We just finished the feature premiere for everything new in Diamond Dynasty, including 2 new game modes, some quality of life changes, and what's to come up until launch. Today we are going to go through everything that we know, but before we do, today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. Baseball season is here, and SeatGeek's going to be your #1 spot for finding tickets to any game for any ballpark you want to go to. My favorite part about SeatGeek is that this little icon right here is meant to tell me just how good of a deal I'm getting on these tickets. Takes all the guesswork out of finding out if you're getting a good deal or not. Use code Bkindel at checkout, and it will take $20 off your first purchase. Click the link down in the description. Let's start off by talking about Weekend Classic. Weekend Classic is a new game mode that correlates and happens at the end of every ranked seasons, with the first one starting on April 11th, so a couple weeks after launch. Your tier in Weekend Classic solely depends on your rating in ranked seasons, so even if you don't play a single ranked game, you will qualify for Weekend Classic in the bottom tier Bronze League. How it works is you will play 6 games in a few days span against people who are in the same tier as you are. So if you're in the Silver tier, you will only be going up against people in that Silver tier. Your wins then equal the rewards that you see on the screen right now, with the rewards getting significantly better as you go up each tier. Your first 6 games are the only ones that matter towards the rewards, but you can continue to play after that and earn more packs along the way. Each win that you get will earn you a pack that is better depending on the tier that you are in. So if you are in one of the higher tiers, you have a chance to earn a Ball as a Habit pack for every win that you get. But once those first 6 games are done, that's it. You can't earn any of these rewards that you see, just the packs. In Weekend Classic, there are also standings that can earn you extra rewards. Say you're in the Silver tier and there's 10,000 people that make it. They will divide it into 10 different groups of 1,000, where the top 10 people in that group will earn some of these packs that you see on the bottom. So you're not going to be competing against 10,000 people. They're going to make it a much smaller pool, giving you more of a realistic chance of getting some of these rewards. This event takes place at the end of every ranked seasons and will usually last from a Friday to a Tuesday, so you only have a few days span to get everything done. As we go through this, you can see how impactful the rewards are and how they progress as you head into the higher tiers, with live series Shohei freaking Ohtani being the 6-win immortal reward. So you have a 0.0000001% 1% chance of getting him, but...
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
Weekend Classic looks to be everything that we've been missing from Diamond Dynasty in terms of needing some kind of weekend competitive league format, and we will find out more about this as we get closer to that April 11th date for the first one. But now let me tell you about today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is my favorite place to play fantasy games, more specifically their pick'em entries. All you have to do is pick higher or lower for 2 to 5 stats from your favorite players. Simply just submit the ticket and you can earn up to 20 times your money. The best part about Underdog is that if you use code Bkindel or click the link in the description, they will double your first deposit up to $100. Again, download the Underdog Fantasy app and use code Bkindel to double your first deposit. Now back to the video. Moving on, we have Diamond Quest. This is a board-like game mode that combines characteristics from mini seasons, showdown, and conquest, where you are using your Diamond Dynasty team in a 3-inning dice game mode where you'll face moments, stadium challenges, and boss battles. Some game boards, similar to mini seasons, will have lineup restrictions. At least in the beginning of the year for the very first couple, they're not going to have those, just so we can get our feet wet with this game mode. But all stats and PXP will track for this, making it easier to grind and get some of these programs done at your own pace. How this works is you start out by rolling a dice. Some dice rolls will either give you a reward, a penalty, or simply just nothing. You also get penalties by quitting out of games, and they'll usually last 1 game, some of them being your contact goes significantly down, making these boss battles challenges a lot harder to complete. But once you roll the dice, you will then move those correlated number of spaces, making your way towards these stadiums. See this little badass looking baseball right here? This is the Zone Sweeper. You don't have to play the Zone Sweeper, but if you do, it will always be on Legend difficulty. Beating the Zone Sweeper will give you some solid rewards like 5 packs, which is very clutch early on in the year. but losing will also give you significant penalties. The whole goal of this game mode is to make your way towards the stadium, beat those stadium battles, but along the way you'll get tasked with moments, earn some packs, and collect some peanuts. Peanuts? Yes, peanuts. Peanuts is a currency that is used specifically in Diamond Quest, where if you land on Coach's cart, you'll be able to buy some of the best perks in the game, making these upcoming challenges a lot easier to complete. There will also be rare and epic cards that you can earn in Diamond Quest, like this Juan Soto and Aaron Judge. These cards are not guaranteed though, and you have a chance of going through the whole board without actually getting them, so you'll need some luck on your side. But the higher the difficulty you play on, the better chance you have at earning these rewards. I'm sure as the year progresses and these cards update, the cards will be better and harder to get. All rewards that you earn in Diamond Quest or your treasure chest are sellable and you get to keep them. This mode can be repeated as many times as you like, meaning that if you want to play the Zone Sweeper 100 times and you beat it 100 times, first off, that's freaking insane. But also mathematically, you'll get 500 cumulative packs for doing so. When you defeat all the stadiums on the board, you complete your Diamond Quest and can play it all over again. When you do play it again, the board will look completely different as the map changes every run. This is Diamond Quest, a new offline game mode that has similar characteristics to a Dungeons and Dragons like board game, so you can truly nerd out while playing baseball. For all my offline grinders, let me know your thoughts of this down in the comments section. I'm excited to get to try it firsthand. Those are the two main things that we took away from today's feature premiere, but there is also a few quality of life changes that we need to talk about, including a clean looking D-pad menu in the game. Some of the other quality of life changes include